Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. His return gets him to the 32-yard line before he's taken down.
We don't always know what's said there at halftime, Kate, in the locker room. Some of the adjustments offensively and defensively, but I can assure you the special teams coach pulled his kick return team aside and said, listen, we have a chance here down double digits to spark this game. Let's go out and get a great return to set the offense up for success. And that's exactly what they did.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. That stop made by T.J. Watt. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Well, that's a tough one because you could see the beginnings of what looked like an explosive play. Let's give some credit here, Kate, to the defense. A great job to bottle them up before it came to fruition.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Back to throw. Here's Daniels. Short pass brought in. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
And the Birds bring out the nickel look. 3rd down coming up. Throwing now from the gun. Kamara's got it. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Commanders will have a first.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. That one's cut along the left sideline. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things. Separation and trust. Because he breaks, that's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Running right, it's Kamara. And he will score. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Alvin Kamara, the touchdown. The Commanders leaving their offense on the field. We got a 2-point try coming up. Fighting for the goal line. Oh, he lost it. Someone punched it out. And the Eagles get to it. And he does it, Brock. He takes the fumble all the way back for 2 points the other way. The circumstances really broken just the right way. They open up not just the opportunity to force the turnover, Brock, but to take it all the way back the other way for 2.
It just kind of felt like everybody on the field realized it too, right? Everything lined up, saw the lane open to begin the trek all the way down the field. Unfortunately, he had enough gas in his tank to finish it.
And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. He'll take this at the 10. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Option play. They give it to Barkley. And he's brought down for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Back to the line they go. It's second down.
$63. 10.
Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off. That's Bobby Wagner. And the Commanders have it now as he makes the 20th interception of his career. Well, they left the locker room in front. Great position to be in, right? But a shaky start to half number 2 with that interception.
We know that no lead in the NFL is safe. A one-point lead, something that looks insurmountable. How many of these games so often come down to one possession in the end? With a half of football left, you just can't give away too many gifts and too many possessions.
Completed to his running back. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Nakobe Dean in on the tackle.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
16 yards on the play. And the Commanders will have a first.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
Finds a man right side. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Tony in motion right. It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
You know, when receivers have room to operate, that's a play that can totally gash a defense. But, Kate, when you get down here in the red zone, it becomes so much tougher because you have a whole lot less space. And, in fact, you'll see defenses swarm like that one just did.
This one is taken in by Tony. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. It's across the line for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. McManus on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Commanders bring it back to even. On now is McManus to kick this away. Starting at the 10. And he gets up beyond the 20, but they plant him a few inches into the ground to end that return. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Running right, it's Barkley. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. That stop made by Derek Brown.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
2nd and 6 now. Escapes the pocket. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Frankie Luvu there for the tackle.
Well, this is in every quarterback's tool belt, even the ones not regarded as the best movers and shakers. But, Kate, to play QB in the league today, you've got to be able to do this. If you've got nobody open, still get some positive yards with your legs.
After 3 quarters, we're still neck and neck. Neither side has been able to fully separate. It's a tie. Third down, 1 yard to go.
Good, set.
To the ground with Barkley. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. They send a tight end in motion. On first down, Hurts bails out of the pocket quick. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Trying to find his tight end. And now they face 2nd down.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes and then hit them with the throw. Time, well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down.
Good, set.
He's got Smith. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
New set of downs for him at the 38.
Good, set.
Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Good, set. Alpha.
From the 36. Taken in by Smith. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's a Philadelphia first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Now Hurts. Rolling left, buying some time. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Jalen Ramsey comes up with it.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
On first down, here's Daniels. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, the pressure, boy, that sped that whole play up, and it opened up a wide range of outcomes. A hurried throw almost ended up an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack.
Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. That was Terry McLaurin on the target. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, That is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
He'll throw it. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. One alligator, two alligator, three alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on fourth. Back to throw it. That's complete. McLaurin along the sideline. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. They hit for 16 yards on fourth down, and a drive we all thought had stalled out is going to carry on. Kamara now on 1st and 10. And he gets his offense forward to the 44-yard line. Good rip on first down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run in crossing that first down marker.
Another run for Kamara. Down the sideline to the 45. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it. And that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he's going to fight his way down to the 35-yard line. 2 on the pickup there.
Tried to mix in a little wide receiver carry and catch this defense on its heels. We've seen it work time and again, and it almost got there. Without that tackle, we could have seen a big gainer. To give some credit to the defense where credit is due.
That's complete to Kamara. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And the Commanders will have a first.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
From the red zone now. On target to his man, Tony. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Let's go now. 70 Lions.
They'll run the toss to Kamara. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. A gain of 5, and that brings us to the 2-minute warning. Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. They give to Kamara, left side. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
You felt that the second this play bounced toward the outside, this defense responded. They pounced. That was their chance to get to him before he could get the couple inches he needed for a first down.
Fourth and 3, drive on the line. To throw. He brings it in. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. That was the biggest 3-yard gain you're going to see because instead of a turnover on downs, Brock, it gets them a first. They'll run with Kamara. And he drives forward for a little, maybe to the 7. Give him just 1 yard, I think, on the run. Still some work to do here on 2nd and goal.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Another shot for Kamara. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. Still 1 more in their pocket to use.
Well, you haven't given up the goal line yet, but this offense is moving closer and closer. Now might be the time defensively to get a little more aggressive, try to stick them with the loss, and make a difficult 4th down decision.
So now, here's 3rd and goal. He finds him right side. And they're going to do it, Brock. They break the tie in the final minute. It's a touchdown. McManus on for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Commanders break that tie and now lead by 7. On now is McManus to kick this away. He fields it from the 8. Returns looking good so far. And he's out of bounds at the 45-yard line. They'll take that every time. Great field position to begin this drive.
Trailing by 1 score late here, Cade. Maybe this is the return. Maybe this is what helps them get right back into it. Good field position now to start their most important series yet of this game.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
Silver. You on level. No touch.
Here he is to throw. That's Smith on the slant. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Now we'll pause for a bit. There's a player who needed some help out there, and that looks like it is Devontae Smith. A modest amount of time left, Brock, but crucially, no timeouts for him. It's 1st down. He'll look to throw it. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. Big shot is hauled in. Peter inbounds. Oh, what a play! A big spot for the Eagles now as they go for 2.
Will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Back to throw. And down he goes. They get to him for a sack, and that may have just saved them this game. They remain up by 1.
30, Eagles 29. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. Moore with a return. And look at this return. It's an excellent return, but he gets popped at the end of it.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at at their own 34-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Check. Go. Go. Check. 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 Bring it. Check. Check. Go.
Hand off to the back. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Now might be a good spot to remind everybody, for the thousandth time, how much better athletes these D tackles are today, Kate. A decade or two ago, they just ate up space. Now, they eat up running backs.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
79 Broncos. Shut up.
They'll send him over right. One final second on that clock. There's a timeout. We'll have to wait just a touch longer to close this one out.
Got it. Ready?
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Here we go. Check.
Kamara running out of the gun. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. So it's a win on the road for the Commanders. And they're continuing to survive among the final remaining unbeaten teams across the NFL, as they're now up to a 3-0 start. And with Brock Heward and our EA Sports crew, I'm Kate Scott saying so long from this one. It's a win for the Commanders as we say so long from Philadelphia.
You talking about? Let's do something else with that. That's what she said. She said.